Oof, so it's not too pretty of a day for SoFi stock so far today, guys. We're down about 3.2%, and that's with a 60-cent rally off the lows. You guys can see we hit $12 per share about 10-15 minutes into the trading session. So at one point, we were down almost 8%. So we have to break down the charts, what I'm doing, and some news that we got, plus some insider trading going on right now. Let me get my sleeves up for this video, guys. Hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. And don't also forget to get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks using that link down below, by the way, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY. It's a no-brainer, guys, and you have less than 5 days to get on the deal. So again, use that link down below or go to stasurfest.com/Moomoo and let's get into it. So we are not looking pretty. Down almost 3.5% on the day. And like I said, we were down almost 8% this morning as we dumped to $12, pretty much $12 flat, right? So we are recovering a bit now as the overall stock market is flipping green. You guys probably saw my last update where we were down across the board. Now SPY's rebounding over 570. You guys see a big move on the intraday. Now it's up around 0.3%. QQQ's up 0.25%. Also rebounding quite nicely, which you guys can see now on this 30-minute time frame. It looks like the uptrend is trying to continue on QQQ and on SPY, which is great for the short term, or in the short term here for the bulls. But going back to SoFi, this thing is fighting to hold the trend as well, although it's down over 3%, right? You guys can see here, we're trying to hold trend as well, although we do have a death cross and we are under both moving averages right now. But it looks like we are maintaining this channel. We're trying to get, a rally. Clearly, the bulls are trying to push this thing higher. But it's kind of too early to tell if this is a legitimate rally or if it's going to be a fake out. You guys know how this market is, right? We're rallying nicely off the lows today, but is this legit? It's a toss up. The markets are green now, but they could go red in an hour from now. That's the kind of market that we're in. Quite unpredictable, right? And you guys remember we covered this channel on the 4-hour time frame. Let me get it out and draw it for you guys. And you all know what I'm doing, right? I sold the $15 calls that expire, I think on the 17th of April, because I had a feeling that SoFi wasn't fully going to break out quite yet, at least in the short term, as we were pretty overbought heading to the top of the channel here. So you guys remember I covered it on the channel here. I sold the $15 covered calls a couple days ago when the stock was at $13.75, almost $14, and now we're obviously down a good chunk from that point, which means that trade is working in my favor. Like we covered in my SoFi update yesterday, when you're in the options market, buying options is all fun and dandy, right? But 80 to 85% of the options you buy are going to expire worthless, whatever the number is, right? I'm pretty sure it's 80%. And you want to be on the other side of the trade. You want to be the casino, not the person at the casino. So that's why I did that. I sold the covered calls, collected some premium, because I just didn't see the breakout fully coming yet for SoFi. Eventually it will, but I don't see it in the next week or two, 3 weeks even, or maybe, a week or two. We'll see as we get closer to earnings later in April, the 28th. We might start breaking out then, but I strategically sold the 17th calls because I want that position closed before earnings, because who knows, we might spike up like crazy before earnings or after earnings, and I don't want my upside to be capped here on SoFi. So let me show you quickly now the news that we got. It's not crazy news or anything like that, but we did get some interesting news around SoFi. SoFi you can see here, was named the presenting partner of the Country Music Association's CMA Fest. You guys can see here they announced a multi-year partnership as the official bank and first presenting sponsor of the Country Music Association's CMA Fest, the world's largest and longest running country music festival. This marks SoFi's first music partnership, embracing the genre's surging popularity, which I'm not the biggest country guy, right? I'm not too familiar with the CMA here, but that doesn't mean other people aren't. A lot of people love country music, and the fact that they're doing this partnership is big for marketing purposes. Get the brand out there, get potentially more customers, right? So we can see here, let's zoom in a little bit. It's actually the 52nd CMA Fest in Nashville. Holy smokes. It's from June 5th to the 8th. And this year, SoFi is enhancing the fan experience for SoFi Plus members. They'll enjoy exclusive perks, including access to a members-only lounge, pre-sale ticket access to single-night CMA Fest tickets, and the VIP Riverfront Retreat experience, and early access to pre-sale tickets for 2026 for the CMA Fest in 2026. So there are a lot of perks here if you are a SoFi Plus member. So this is actually incentivizing people to become a SoFi Plus member maybe before the actual CMA Fest in, again, June. It runs from the 5th to the 8th, right? So SoFi debit and credit card holders can also enjoy 25%. Oh my gosh, wait a second. 25% cash back rewards on eligible food, drinks, and official merchandise up to $200. That's insane. 25% cash back, but they capped it at $200, which makes sense. I mean, how much are you going to get at the end of the day? How many hot dogs and burgers, whatever the heck they're going to serve there, pretzels, I don't know, drinks, merchandise. I mean, I guess it is expensive. I mean, you'll get the $200 fast, but that's awesome. 25% cash back rewards. And it looks like here we're thrilled to partner with CMA and bring to life SoFi's mission of helping people achieve financial independence to realize their ambitions. CMA has a rich legacy of bringing artists and fans together and championing the next generation of country music, making it an incredible platform to introduce more people to SoFi as the next generation of banking and financial services. I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving it. And look at this. This goes to show the amount of people that go. In 2024, the festival welcomed an estimated 90,000 daily attendees from all 50 states and nearly 50 countries. So there's a lot of people, and as part of the multi-channel integration, SoFi will be presenting broadcast and streaming partner for the CMA Fest broadcast special featuring highlights from the biggest acts in country music, and the special is scheduled to air on ABC this summer, with streaming available the next day on Hulu. Broadcast details will be announced soon, blah, blah, blah. So this is great for marketing. Great for marketing. They had 90,000 people there last year. If I had to guess, they're going to do over 100,000 this year, right? And there's a lot of perks, exclusive perks for the Plus members here that attend this festival. And again, this probably does incentivize people to become Plus members before the actual CMA Fest here. So that's exciting. It's not crazy groundbreaking news or anything like that, but it's definitely worth talking about, worth keeping an eye on, just like this is right here. We got some insider trading about a week ago, nothing crazy, but Jeremy Rochelle, CTO, sold about 9% of their position. You guys can see here at $12.64. Looks like they sold 68,000 shares, about $867,000 worth. But it's not a huge cut in the stake, right? It's not a crazy reduction. They still own 600 and blah. Can I talk? They still own 655,000 shares, but they still sold a decent amount, almost $900,000 worth. And looks like here Kelly Koff, or Kioff, I can't ever say her name, but she sold, looks like here, 11,000 shares, 5% of her position, $142,000 worth, and she still owns 226K. Or shares rather, so she only sold 5%. Nothing crazy. Jeremy only sold 9%, so it's not the end of the world, but I figured let me share that. The trade date was about a week ago. The filing date also roughly about a week ago. So that is it for that side of things. And again, the news that we got, what do you think about that, guys? Let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I think that is exciting. I think that's going to bring a lot more eyeballs to Sofi, a bunch of more customers at the end of the day. I think, are going to come from that. So yeah, at this point, I think Sofi is clearly still downtrending. That's why I sold the covered calls on the run up here as premiums went up. But it's still a stock that I love for the long term. I don't really care what's going on in the last month, 2-3 months, because first of all, we're still up 100+% off the recent lows less than a year ago, right? Actually, less than 8 months ago. So we're still up a lot. And ultimately, man, earnings are coming up. I think hype might start building up, and eventually we're going to start breaking out again. It's only a matter of time. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to join my free email list. I send out my top stocks weekly. Put your first name and your email address using that link down below. Don't forget to also subscribe. We're on the road to 100K subs here on YouTube, and get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. Guys, it's a no-brainer, man. You got less than 5 days. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.